and order creates increase. Systems bring order, and order creates increase. I'll always remember the day Dr. David Oyedepo told me that. Because he was telling me, he was showing me a report on his desk. It was July of that year. And he said, that's the first half-year report for the whole system, not just for this branch, but for the whole system. He said, it's here. He said, there's order, and order creates increase. Then he gave me an illustration. He said, if you want to travel and you take all your clothes and throw them unfolded into your box or your bag, he said, your bag will not take as many clothes as it will take if you folded each one before you put it in there. When you think systems, you think structure. You think structure, and structure creates order. Just by being under this structure, this building right now, we are compelled in the way we move. If you want to walk out of this room, you can't walk anywhere. Am I right? The structure has already defined where you must go if you will get out, or else you will hit your head on the wall. So where you have systems, where you have structure, usually you will find order. Have you observed that the poorest countries in the world are the most disorganized? Structure enhances order. Structure enhances order. In Acts chapter 6, for example, they said there was a revival, the whole place was booming, and then they said some people were complaining that the food was not getting to them. That's lack of order, isn't it? They did not say that the food was not enough. They said the food was not getting to them. Have you been to a wedding before where food did not get to you? And some people took food home. It's lack of order. So some people had to devise a strategy. So they will not go to the wedding service, they'll go straight to the wedding reception. And sit in front. sit as close to the... Why? Because the traditional way for distributing food was to start from the front and to walk into the back. By the time they would get to the middle, somebody had finished food in front. I was asking for... And then the people distributing the food to will come in with their biases and their prejudices. They knew where their friends were sitting. And they would direct the food there first. If you did not know anybody, God help you. You will see the food coming like this. You say, yeah. They'll just keep you. So we devised this thing of, you have to count the seats so that they start, all through the whole place at the same time. Anyway, so in Acts 6, they were complaining. But I love the way the apostles responded. They created systems. They created a new layer. We cannot leave the word of God to serve tables. Let's appoint some people that will do this, and created a next level leadership. What were they doing there? Let them handle the operations. And I'll still get to that. Let them handle the operations. We have to continue to focus on what we're doing because we have to keep the larger perspective to ensure that the whole church is moving in the right direction. If we bury our heads in those small details, we will lose perspective. Okay? Systems help you to leverage resources. Systems help you to leverage and maximize resources.